People with sickle cell disease, their red blood cells become deformed, turning sickle-shaped. The bone marrow tries to make more red cells to make up for the loss, but can't keep up, causing anemia. Their new shape keeps them from moving properly through the body, and the misshapen cells can jam up and stick to the walls of the blood vessels. These clumps cut off oxygen to healthy tissue, delaying a child's normal growth and causing fatigue and extreme pain.
There's so many myths around sickle cell. Usually the general fear is that the child could die or the person could die, but it's not really true, because we have people that live for long, like this 55-year-old that I just talked about now, that live for long, So basically it's about the management, the proper management of the disease.
Well, if you take care of yourself, you tend to get well. It's not as if once you have the disease, you cannot last long. Initially, people are saying that if you are lucky to pass the age of 18, it means you are going to live long. If not, if you cannot pass the age of 18, this is not so.
Sometimes it's not necessarily that somebody somewhere is doing things that will affect your family. You actually need to go to the hospital more and then find out. It's not going to kill you if you check your genotype. Instead, it's going to help you make better decisions.
Sometimes a lot of these children face a lot of stigma and discrimination and some form of harassment from family members who are always challenging them, asking them, oh, maybe you have brought a curse on the family because of the prevailing myths and misconception.
If there is increased awareness around the issues, I think more people will be able to make informed decisions and choices about this, and that will contribute to stemming the tide in terms of the increase.
I really believe that it's a very good thing that we do go and do checkup before marriage, so that you know the kind of blood group type you have and the genotype, so that if you are compatible or not.
Awareness to the grassroots. Let traditional institutions be involved. Let religious leaders be involved in passing that information to Nigerians so that they can better make choices.
Parents who have children who already have sickle cell anemia are able to be aware that there are proper ways of managing the children. I have a friend who celebrated his 50th birthday, and I would never have known that he is somebody who has sickle cell anemia until we got talking about it. And that's because right from the onset, he knew what his illness was about. He was careful about how to manage himself. Whenever he went he avoided instances whereby he would have to go into a crisis, and he was always taking his medication regularly. So while we have faith in God and we trust God for healing, it's also important that where medication is available and we need to take that medication, we need to take that so that we can support persons with sickle cell anemia to live healthy and productive lives.
Government to step up an effort to see that the hospitals are well established and well equipped to diagnose various ailments. If there are right ailments, any patient that has such a disease will be able to tackle such health ailment headlong, including the sickle cell anemia that we're talking about.